I feel like there's a complementary process happening here where two aspects of yourself that seem to be contradictory are finding themselves in one another. So think about it. Okay, you know how we know that there's the term line, a line. Okay. In math, a line is an illusion. It doesn't actually exist, and so neither is in reality because every line you take, let's say you start it here, if you continue all the way, and you never stop, all the way around the earth, that straight line, the other tip of it, that end of it will meet the beginning. So an end of a line is the beginning of a line, the beginning of a line is the end of the line, because a line is not a line is a circle. Everything is circular. So extremes are representation of the same. Okay. Communism is imperialism, but in a different language. Both oppress the people with different semantics and with different types of delusions. So this is just an example to what is happening with you right now. Something that you perceived as contradictory or split, you recognize that it's one and the same. And this could be a person with complexities and layers to them that is in your life that you're beginning to see from different angles. Maybe you had one perspective of them, and maybe you're now seeing them in a different environment or doing something that you're not used to seeing them doing, and you're getting a different understanding of them somehow that you probably wouldn't have imagined based on the perception that you had of this person, based on the circumstances in which you were interacting with them. This is crazy energy. The Fool, the Zero, 110, two aces and the Fool. Very exciting, powerful new beginning. Something like ground zero, absolute restart. Um, Maybe you're deciding to clear out something, you're clearing out a lot and you're having a completely new approach. Maybe it's with your diet, the way you eat. Maybe you're completely changing and transforming your diet, your day-to-day habit. Even for some of you, it's an ideological U-Haul, a complete shift in mindset and perspective that you wouldn't imagine. It's like something started to peel off. I think Mercury and Venus retrograding in Pisces. Pisces is also our belief systems, right? So both the mind and the sense of worth and value being so intense, internalized, you begin to see things about your own belief system and your own perspective of the world completely differently. This can apply to religion, this can apply to politics, this can apply to your values, this can apply to what you eat and what you wear and where you live. And everything and anything could be. It's very brave, it's very exciting. And you're not even blinking. I'm not picking up on any fear. It's like pure excitement. Where others would dread. Ten of Cups. I'm really drawn to this purple energy, purple, pinkish. I'm hearing beauty, poetic beauty, internal beauty, something of someone. There's something about someone's character or behavior that you find very beautiful and very inspiring. Um, Almost utopian with the Ten of Cups here. It's like finding the Holy Grail. Some of you are feeling like you found the Holy Grail either in a person or in a belief system, a situation, a home, a group, I don't know. A career path, but this is emotional. I feel like it's a person. Either way, there's another person involved here that is the serves as the invitation to whatever this is, to something bigger, greater. And it's like glory comes to my mind, the word glory, where it's like a higher octave to beauty, kind of like Neptune to Venus, glory to beauty, right? There's something glorious um, about this person, about what they do, about how they present themselves, what it is that you're discovering about them. It's like, okay, you found the rainbow. You know, there's a treasure at the other end of it. But if you've listened to this reading, you know that if the treasure is at the other end of it, the treasure is right here. Sometimes we need to walk and go through a journey to recall that the treasure was there, to understand and learn that the treasure was here all along. Sometimes you need to step outside of who you are in order to discover that who you were, still are, has been perfect this entire time. You didn't need to search your new self. You just needed to discover the gorgeous self that you are. So there's a lot of inspiration here, but there's also some tangible new beginning. Some of you are suddenly getting married, like out of the blue. You're like meeting someone and very quickly just taking a leap of faith and just proposing to them, or they're proposing to you, and you're just going for it. Um, some of you are stumbling into a community that you feel is really beautiful and inspiring, and you want to devote yourself to it. The High Priestess, aka the Priestess of Dreams. What is it that you're learning from all of this, Scorpio? Because you're really learning a lot. Um, this is opening like so many gates that you didn't even know were locked, that you didn't even know were there. Um, and it's like whole new worlds open up to you, and you're just diving in, right? And you're gaining a newfound appreciation to something or someone that you used to approach or see in a more superficial exterior manner. It's like you have this person in your life that you've always known about them. You didn't make a big deal out of them or out of knowing them. Like they never really served as something overly meaningful. And then suddenly learning about them somehow, getting to know them better, finding out what they do, what they think. They say something that kind of, I don't know, teaches you something or inspires you or opens your mind to something or makes you feel something. And it's like, there's no going back. You're just kind of it's like going down that rabbit hole into Wonderland with Alice. The moon. And it's overwhelming because you're Scorpio. You view yourself as someone you don't just view yourself, you're used to being someone who sees through layers, who sees the depth of things, that intuitively recognizes things, and you're like, how did I not see through that? How did I not see this situation? How did I not see this person? How did I not recognize what is there? What took me so long? It's like, you're like, what took me so long with recognizing this person? Um, Maybe your spirit blocked you purposefully because you weren't ready or it wasn't time. But now it is time, and or you are ready to learn certain things or experience certain things with or through this individual. And I think for some of you, life will never be the same after this month. Like there's so many aspects of life that are opening up for you, and knowledge and information is just shakes your foundations. And I think you're really going to be experiencing it in your reality. It's going to shake some things, create change, movement that will be guided by you, because your inner world will transform, right? But then in turn, you will transform your situation. So if you have suddenly a different, completely different set of beliefs, you will leave the groups that represented the old beliefs, right? And so on and so forth. So it's going to really influence everything. I'm in the mood to watch a great movie tonight. If there's a recommendation to something epic that I should absolutely watch, let me know. I'm sure you guys have amazing recommendations. And let's see if you succeed on recommending a movie about martial arts that I haven't seen already. But of course there are many, but one of the classics or the good, like the ones that are considered very good. Let's see if someone knows a movie that I haven't seen yet with martial arts. That would be fun too. Because like I'll go to the search, right, in the streaming services and be like martial arts, and then I'll go through the list and it's like I've seen all of them. Or I know it's bad because of certain reasons and I'm like I'm not gonna even try. And so I like it when they're epic and like full of meaning, right? Think like The Last Samurai. Think like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Think like, epic stuff. Um, I really like The Blue-Eyed Samurai. That's that's an anime. And I love Avatar, The Last Airbender. Oh my God. Such great stuff. There's so many things. Recommend something. Anything. Doesn't have to be martial arts. Whatever comes to your mind. Okay. Look at the imagery. Look at how High Priestess and the moon here. Look at this. It's like she's orchestrating this. It's like she's orchestrating the movement of the sea. Or maybe it's also you through chaos, the chaos that is unfolding with all these changes, right? Internal and external. And you're just kind of, it's like a symphony that you're conducting, conductor of chaos. I'm going to do a sequel to this to look into the detail of the unfolding for you in the month of April. It's going to be available for channel members, unlimited streaming of all the sequels and other content, or for separate purchase over on Patreon. Links will be right here and in the description box. So if you're resonating with this reading, if you're inspired by this reading and you want to dive deeper, you'll have the option to do so. Lord of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Interesting to see these nuns versus the genie. Can you imagine nuns bowing to a genie? Very interesting imagery. And suddenly I'm realizing that in the Ace of Pentacles, it's so funny I didn't notice this. These look like monks, right? So we have monks, we have nuns, we have the High Priestess. Um, Definitely something very, very spiritual, very theological, um, devoting oneself to a belief system or a path or a set of values or even a person to, devoting yourself to them completely or them devoting themselves to you. Like there's complete devotion. King of Pentacles. This is someone that is like very curious about what it is that you're doing, what you're going through, the process. Um, this is not someone, I don't think they're expressing their opinion, at least not yet. I think they're kind of watching and making their mind somehow. Um, sorry. Okay. Let's see what we did. And I'm hearing smoke and mirrors. What's with the smoke and mirrors? This is someone from your old environment or the environment that you're no longer tuned into or as into as you used to be. And they're trying to pull the wool. Is that the phrase? Like, um, bring back the curtains to cover your eyes to get you to go back. It's like, but there's no going back. Once you visit Wonderland, there's no telling you that there's no such thing as Wonderland. Once you see the truth about something, you can't unsee it. Um, but they seem to believe that they're able to do that they're able to. Maybe it's because they're very used to having power over you. Okay, this is someone that is very used to having very strong influence over you. Um, and I don't think they understand the depth of your transformation and realization. I don't think they appreciate just how far you've gone down the rabbit hole away from the matrix that they've kind of meticulously built around you. Um, and some of you are recognizing that this individual person that had so much power over you, there's something about them that has reminded you of a parental figure in your life somehow, and that's the thing that has given them so much power over you. It was your subconscious kind of trying to please a parental figure. So it wasn't true, genuine appreciation from higher consciousness. It was the psyche trying to heal and what's the word? please whatever figure that they remind you of. But suddenly that bubble gets completely shattered, blown. Like it's just the smoke screen just phases out and all you see is a mess. And there's bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. There's a profound sense of disappointment. I'm sorry. Disillusionment. Some of you are going to feel disillusioned by a figure that was very influential to you and that you've given a lot of, a lot of power over you, pretty much. The theme of cults and abuse of power has been coming through a lot for the readings of April. So I think a lot of seekers, regardless of your sign, are dealing with feeling disillusioned by certain things that had a really strong grip on you. And Pluto moving and transiting Aquarius, of course, it has a huge effect, but also and mainly Neptune has left Pisces finally, hallelujah, after 14 years. And the illusion is dispersed, broken. Profound awareness into the reality of something now that Neptune moved into Aries. And Pisces, again, it also represents, you know, it represents devotion and emerging from a place of true love and spirit. But it also represents, on the shadow, from the flip side of it, martyrism and um, illusion and delusion and psychopathy, right? And um, religious abuse of power. So, first of all, thank goodness Neptune left Pisces. It had many beautiful aspects to it, but it also had many difficult aspects to it. So I think, yeah, anyway, you guys understand what I think. Okay, I'm going to go into your sequel right now. If you're about that, check it out either on YouTube or Patreon, whatever is good for you. If you want to talk to me directly and have a personal private session, you can book one. Link is in the description, like many other services and ways to connect with the existential shift. If you're new and you lasted this long, it means that you, at the very least, were entertained, if not inspired and assisted. So, or even shifted existentially. So, if that's the case, subscribe, join my Sangha of seekers, seers, and shifters. Love to have you. Thank you so much to my channel members and to everyone who enjoys my content, that purchase it. Speaking of, oh goodness, channel members, hi, you get free date of birth messages, psychic numerology from me, live Friday the 11th. Okay, so go seek for that. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to try. But if not, go to my profile, look for the live that is scheduled for Friday, April 11th, and ask to be notified so that you don't miss it. And come on the chat and write your date of birth, and I'm happy to give you a message. If you're not a channel member, you can totally join as a channel member. It's for as low as $1.99 a month that you can cancel anytime, and it doesn't matter which tier you join. You will still, if you hop on that live, you will get a free date of birth message from me. And if you choose to join the shifter and above tiers, you will also get all the sequels for unlimited streaming and all karmic shift and liberation. In golden ratio, you'll also have tarot masterclass. Tons of magic there, so check it out. Either way, whether I see you there or not, stay magic, stay true, stay free. I love you. Bye for now.